A seemingly harmless substance is abused, it can destroy anything. In this video, we present the risks that one can face when dealing with cooking gas. Certain do's and don'ts will be covered to highlight what we inadvertently fail to notice and correct. The very basics of kitchen safety are in the placement of the cooking range. Omelette is a good cook, and her dishes are mouth-watering and tasty too. But sometimes she leaves the cooking unattended. When she ought to be in the kitchen, she is busy attending the doorbell or the phone. This can turn out to be very dangerous if she is unobservant for longer than she anticipated. The vessel contents can overflow into the flames and cause a fire. This is not the way omelette should act while cooking. Instead, she must switch off the gas and only then attend to the doorbell or the phone. This way, even if she takes longer than expected, she does not create any hazard. Let's take a look at how a cluttered kitchen can pose to be a hazard when storage of combustibles like cooking oil or kitchen rags, etc., are dangerously close to the cooking range. In case of a spillover, there most certainly would be a fire. A very important aspect of the kitchen layout is that we must ensure that the gas cylinder is not in the kitchen area. It must be stored outside and must be in a well-ventilated place. Do not forget to inspect the cylinder and its components for wear and tear, especially the rubber pipes and the rubber washer that fits in the regulator. On the surface, the pipe looks good, but when you look closely, minor cracks are noticeable. This is an indicator that the pipe needs replacement at the earliest. The rubber washer in the regulator too needs attention. In case of residences in multi-story buildings, it is essential that the household installs the automatic shut-off valve system to avoid any mishap in case of a gas leak. The kitchen is every woman's pride, and she must be particular about keeping her kitchen gadgets clean and tidy. Daily grease and grime makes the cooking range dirty. Not only does a lovely cooking range look ugly, but the grime acts as a catalyst in case of fire. Curious children present in the kitchen can be a major hazard, as young and playful children want to emulate the mother. The consequences of such an act can be anyone's guess. Instead of scolding, make the child understand that any tampering with the cooking range can be very hazardous and that they must not attempt any mischief. Cooking oil sprays when cooking. The fumes containing particles of oil get lodged on surfaces. The kitchen is the only area in the house where there is an open fire, and utmost care should be taken to inspect the electrical wiring and appliances at regular intervals. Damaged plugs and sockets coated with grime can be a hazard in case of any electrical sparks. Replace immediately. Having firefighting equipment like multipurpose fire extinguishers in the house is a good idea, but prevention is better than cure, so get the house equipped with smoke detectors. One must also ensure that life-saving equipment like fire blankets are available in and around the kitchen area and are exposed to view. Never keep them concealed in a cabinet. Another important aspect is the display of emergency telephone numbers boldly in full view in all areas of the house. One must also ensure that all members of the household are aware of the precautions and the positioning of the firefighting and fire safety equipment. Actually, one must conduct a fire safety drill regularly to gauge the preparedness of detection and firefighting. This will ensure that all systems and equipment are fully functional at all times.